Hello, and welcome to another episode of Path to Black Belt. I haven't been posting in a while because I had issues with my phone. Charging is hard because the phone connection is not good when it's charging. I found a better charger so it's fully charged so I can actually record a little bit. I did my stretching routine and I went for a run in the heat. It's a hot summer day despite being almost fall, but that happens. So I'll read some philosophy and then get my body ready. Um, August 26th, I think it's today. Let's see. Yes, it is. So let's see what the Daily Stoic says. I truly need to keep up my Stoic habits so I become more like the Stoics. But not even they were uh, as accurate as to their ideals, because we all are flawed, emotional human beings. Stoicism is like a way to handle that better. That you can control these emotional impulses if you're aware of when they happen. Anyway, what is the Stoic quote for the day? Seeking out shipwrecks. I was shipwrecked before I even boarded. The journey showed me this: how much of what we have is unnecessary, and how easily we can decide to rid ourselves of these things whenever it's necessary, never suffering the loss. Seneca, Moral Letters 87.1. Zeno, widely considered to be the founder of the school of Stoicism, was a merchant before he was a philosopher. On a voyage between Phoenicia and Piraeus, his ship sank along with its cargo. Zeno ended up in Athens, and while visiting a bookstore, he was introduced to the philosophy of Socrates, and later an Athenian philosopher named Crates. These influences drastically changed the course of his life, leading him to develop the thinking and principles that we now know as Stoicism. According to the ancient biographer Diogenes Laertius, Zeno joked, "Now that I suffered shipwreck, I'm on a good journey." Or according to another account, "You've done well, Fortune, driving me thus to philosophy," he reportedly said. The Stoics weren't hypothetical when they said we ought to act with a reverse clause, and that even the most unfortunate events can turn out to be for the best. The entire philosophy is founded on that idea. I know that feeling all too well because I was a successful salesman like 4 years ago. I lived well economics. I had no problems living within my means, and I was debt free. Then fast forward to like four years ago, my economy was starting to decline because of the world economy, the war, and all that. Now I have debts. Now I'm not doing too well economically, but I just focus on being a good philosopher, martial artist, and a musician. I just work on these skills, and I might be useful to society at some point. And maybe new opportunities will arise. But for now, I'm struggling. But I'll make the best of that struggle. At least I have food, I have a place to live, and I have a healthy body that can work out. So then we start with stretches, front stretches. Maybe I count? Okay, let's count in Korean. Hana, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열, 열하나, 열둘, 열셋, 열넷, net, yol, tasut, yol, yasut, yol, ilgop, yol, yodel, yol, ahop, sumul. I think 20 is sumul. I have to let the dog out. Who will let the dogs out? Then I'll be back for next stretch. Maybe the dog will join. Anyway. Okay, next exercise. Hana. Turn. Set. Net. Ah. Stop bugging me. Get the fuck out. No, you're my best friend. But I wanna work out. Okay. Hana. Turn. Set. Net. Tasut. Yasut. Ilgop. Yodel. Ahop. Yol. Yol hana. Yol tul. Yol set. Yol net. Yol tasut. Yol yasut. Yol ilgop. Yol ahop. Sumol. There you go. Today I will specialize on kicks, and I only do the 3 last pumse before black belt. And I will do the same thing with the next martial art training, where I focus more on pumse, but I specialize like just a couple of kicks that I want to make better. But now I will train as many kicks as I reasonably can train. I always start with the basics. So that's probably the advantage of pumse training, because then I will just focus on the hardest kicks that I know. So more on like jumping kicks and like that. But now I start with the first kick, which is apshagi. Front kick. This is the first kick you learn in Taekwondo, but that doesn't mean it's easy to do well. I can still do it better with more training. So, like these people who are doing pumse on high level, they do it like way above their head. I can still kick above my head height, so it's not bad. For self-defense, you only need to know to kick someone in the head. But kicking above my head is an advantage, because I might face a taller opponent, especially in my weight class, considering I'm a big guy. I've heard. But like for self-defense, you don't need to kick higher than your head, really, or someone else's head. So kicking like fancy high up, like in the best level, elite level pumse, you don't really need that, but it looks cool. So that's where martial arts and combat sports differ. Martial arts is the artistic expression of the human body in a martial way. It's like based on fighting, but not necessarily for fighting. So it's pretty much like mastering your body is the most important goal, and your mind. Mastering your body and mind is the most important goal in martial arts. In combat sports, it is to win, to score more points. And boxing is very effective because you can win by knockout. It's not only about points. Knockout is the coolest thing you can have in boxing. Way cooler than winning on points. So, here we go. Up shaggy. Up shaggy. So even the first kick, the up shaggy, it needs to be honed and trained to be the best possible up shaggy I can have. Harder, faster, higher. Little water, and then a dolly shaggy. Okay, dolly shaggy. Chuck Norris' most infamous kick, which is the most deadly thing in the universe. And that's why I need good rotation and speed. So a lot of my weight and speed will be combined into a forceful kick. It's a good kick for the ribs and the head. Or stomach. So, but it can also be a low kick. So, low, medium, and high. I mostly kick high because it's good for mobility, right? But having good control of your kick and where to land it is the most important part. Because in self-defense, you're less likely to use head kicks because they're easy to block. But you can still surprise your opponent, especially if you feint beforehand and make the opponent like aim lower for a block, and then you go up. Right? Next kick, maybe? Yeah. So next kick, I think I'll go for a Dwichagi, spinning back kick. Then stand on your side like this. Then, boom. You lift your foot up and kick. And same thing on the opposite side. Like this. Then I automatically went to the right stance. Boom. It's actually a kick with surprising amount of power, but I make a surprising little effort with my muscles to bring my foot up like that, with the speed and power necessary for this kick. Because there's a lot of weight in this kick. A lot of my body weight is in it. That's why it's so powerful. And it's also the power of the hamstring muscles, which are a force to be reckoned with. That's why I like to show this kick from the side to demonstrate how the technique looks, or how it's supposed to look. And I also observe my own technique because I make a lot of mistakes. And I see what I can do better. It's a very good technique. It's boom. Its impact is very strong if you can manage to land it. If you can, like, let's say, block a kick or punch like this, use the momentum to spin and kick back. That's like one of my techniques in sparring. Anyway, even though I don't spar, I think the best way to train fighting ability is footwork and cardio if I'm not fighting anyone. So, yeah, let's do Mom Dolio. Oh, I need the breather. Oh, it's hot. I need to consume some water before I do the next. Oh. Still Mom Dolio? Yes. I usually work myself quite hard with these kicks because I want to be good at this technique. Because it's one of my favorite kicks. So oh, maybe next kick. I need the energy for all the techniques I'm gonna do today. Then I work on my Yopshagi. I work specifically on Yopshagi for Kuryo Pumse, so I can get better at those particular kicks. The low kick and the supposed high kick, but it doesn't go higher than this for me. So I am stretching hard to make sure I kick the second one a lot higher for the black belt test. But for now, this is what I have to work with. I just keep on working. This is Kuryo Pumse. Whew. It's hard to believe that yesterday was leg day. I warmed up nicely. My muscles do not hurt. Next kick. No, I'll do a few more rounds of Yopshagi for Pumse Kuryo. And then I go to the next kick. Up Neryoshagi. Maybe I'm ready now. Yeah. Now is as good time as any. Up Neryoshagi is the axe kick. So it's quite tough to do. Whew. Hey. There we go. Too bad I can't find my hairband, so Oh yeah. I need more of those lying around because hair quickly gets in the way of martial arts. So having a good man bun is important as well. Okay, next kick. I'm gonna do a kick I haven't done in a long time. So I don't expect it to be very good. And I don't even remember the Taekwondo name for it, the Korean name. It's like an outward crescent kick. So let's do that. Kinda looks like a Momdolio, but it doesn't have the spin. You just have to get up like this. And then the other foot. Oh, feel a nice stretch here. Whew. This kick hurts. That's a clue for me to work on my flexibility more. Oh god, it's not good. Yeah, I have to deal with this. In order to be a better martial artist, you have to face those moves that makes you feel that you're not good at all. Oh. This leg is better. It always is. Especially on hard kicks. There you go. That. That one felt great. There you go. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Water break. Jumping kicks. Yes. Even those crescent kicks started to look good. Kinda. I just have to do more of them when I train and specialize in kicking. Okay. This is called Dvio Apshagi. It's a jumping front kick. This one is important for Tego Paljak. Just the next pumps I will do because I have one more grading before black belt. Even though I know the black belt pumps already. It's good to prepare in advance. But left kick doesn't go that high. But that needs work. Okay. That wasn't that bad. That was the left foot. Whew. Whew. Those jumping kicks take a lot of force out of me. So that's why these kicks are better for show than to use in an actual self-defense situation. Even though they might work if you surprise your opponent. If they're going for a sweep and you can just jump over that low sweep and kick the face, yeah, maybe. These kicks are mostly for show. Jumping kicks, I rarely think that they will be useful in a self-defense situation. So, it comes to that art aspect of martial arts. Master a body, master a mind. Live better. Right? Then the next kick, it will be Vio Dolio Shagi. And for this time I'll do it as a combination move. Because I like the momentum that I get from a Dolio Shagi first and then it's Vio Dolio. Like Dolio Shagi, Vio Dolio Shagi. Then you do it the other way. These jumping kicks are so intense. Can't believe I had a heavy leg day yesterday. But that happens. I'm starting to feel it though. So I don't have to do that many of each style of jumping kick. Just as long as I get through them. Okay, next one will be a harder one. The hardest. So if I cannot do it today, I will not be surprised. The 360 spin kick. Whew. Water break. Okay. Remember, it's the same as this one, just with a jump. So, like this. Then, same thing on the left. I'll just start with the Vio Dolio. It's a good way to get a feel for the move. Because then I do the same, but I jump. It wasn't that great, but okay. This one is pretty good. Not that good with the left one. But that's why I do each side like equally, so they will even out eventually. Enough reps and the left one will look good, and the right one still needs more work. It's a hard kick to get to truly master. I'll do Mondolio with left first, then I think about jumping. No. I think I need to do a few rounds on the left to really get it better. Because improvement is the most important part here. Not that the kicks necessarily look flawless now. That's why I need to work on my left side more. So 2 left kicks are more productive than 10 right kicks. That is important to remember if I truly want to be a black belt in Taekwondo. No. Better? Two more left kicks and then I do some right kicks. This is good training because my central nervous system and all that is processing the complexity of that move. So I'll be better for next time. As long as I train enough in the right direction. Okay, let's do some right kicks. Hey! 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 I think that's enough. I have to save up for the next kicks. Now I'm gonna do Dvio Yopshagi, which is a flying kick. So I come in running, so I can see myself in the air from the side. Right! Like this, maybe. Well, I have to do this with the left foot too. With the left foot it's impossible. It will look really lame. I promise you. Hey! That's all I have on my left. I think this concludes the kicking. So, for more training on how to get higher kicks, I just do jumping squats. Oh God! Ah! 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 It's hot, so I don't need that many. Oh, I think I should conclude my kicking. It's so hard. It's because it's hot. But anyway, next exercise is pumselen. I'll do the two last red belt pumse and the first black belt pumse. Okay. Tegok Chiljang Si Jack. Hi! And the next one is Tegok Paljang, which I've been already practicing for. You'll see soon enough. I need to do this one again because I forgot the key hop or key eye. Same meaning, same word, just different languages. In on the first jumping kick. That's an important thing to remember. But okay, so one more Paljang, and let's hope I just need one try of choreo that's decent enough for me to call it a day. But my four-legged friend needs to get out of the way because I don't want to scream and jump and kick with him in front of me. Anyway, okay. Tegok Paljang Si Jack. Hey! Nice ki eye. Yeah, I will train Pumse Kurio. You better not get in my way. I can still get some water. Maybe it'll get out of my path. Okay, Pumse Kurio. I will have to push you out of the way to not, because that low side kick will reach you. Boom! Oh yeah. Okay. Pumse Curio, si Jack. Pumse Curio, si Jack. Oh, I get so distracted. Okay, Pumse Curio. No, that was wrong. One more try. It's hard to concentrate in the heat, so I'll go swimming afterwards. Oh, my head is not even clear. So I really want to get through it and be done now. My brain is cooked. But part of training discipline is to complete the training, no matter how uncomfortable it can feel sometimes. No! I have a hard time remembering Koryo now. I know I can look at the Pumsa video and it just comes clearly into my mind. But at least the dog is away now. So I just have to remember that I need to block low, go for the throat, and then kick, block low, go for the throat, kick, block low, go for the throat, and then kick, and this kind of knee trap technique. And then I turn around with this double block. Okay. Think I can do this. Hey! I slipped and fell. But that's the consequences of uneven terrain. At least it helps me train my balance and my awareness of my surroundings. Anyway, last time. Last rep now for the day. Wrong place. not even sure if that last move has a key up. So I really need to go through that Kuriopumse again. But I'll try one more time. At least I will key up on the first one that I remember I was supposed to key up. I don't know if the last one has a key up. But anyway. This was today's honest effort. I did do 20 minutes of stretching, and I did go for a jog and some uphill sprints before that. So full workout is probably more like 1 hour and 40 minutes than these 53 minutes here. Anyway, time for me to go for a swim. So have a good one. Bye.